Hi there, I'm CBS News Chicago Chief Meteorologist Albert Ramon. It has been a wild week of weather, not just here at home, but across the country. And we are watching more extreme weather that will impact our own forecasts in the coming days. So here's the national extremes. West Coast getting ready for a big whopping snow and rainstorm. Kicks off Friday, extends into the weekend. We'll talk about how that could impact our own weather as we head into Monday. The Northeast dealing with our leftovers from the ice and rain that we had back on Wednesday. It's going to be bringing in snow for at least northern New England tonight and at least through the early morning hours on Friday. East Coast, though, has been enjoying the warmth. We're talking about temperatures 20 to 30 degrees above average East Coast into the mid-south, but some cooler temperatures moving on in, at least for some of them. Let's start with this storm system because it's this one that's going to be the big weather headline, not just for California, but for the plain states with a chance of severe weather on Sunday and then downpours for the Chicago area on Monday. This is an area of low pressure that's going to be adding up big-time snow, not just in the Sierra Nevadas where blizzard warnings are in place, but even in the mountains north and northeast of Los Angeles. So in the Sierra Nevadas, blizzard warnings in effect. They're talking about snowfall amounts of 3 to 5 feet of snowfall. And there are also blizzard warnings, unusually, in Southern California, again to the north and northeast of Los Angeles. Local highest elevations could see anywhere from 2 to 5 feet, some isolated spots as much as 7 feet of snowfall. The storm system coming in with a lot of wind. In portions of the high desert, they're talking about wind gusts. Tomorrow into early Saturday, 60 to 75 miles per hour. So you combine that kind of wind and that kind of snow. That's why you get whiteout conditions and blizzard warnings in effect. Lower elevations closer to the coast, a lot of rainfall, so flood watch in place, including in major metropolitan areas like LA and San Diego for the threat of flooding with 2 to 5 inches of rainfall in the forecast. This storm system will move into the desert southwest this weekend, and by late in the weekend on Sunday night, it is a severe weather maker for portions of the plain states, central and southern plains. As we head into Sunday evening, this is a look at 11 p.m. All modes of severe weather will be possible in places like Kansas City, even Dallas. Tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds. That system loses a little bit of steam as it gets closer to Chicago, but this is why we have big-time rain chances, especially for the Monday morning commute, with a few inches of rainfall possible in parts of the Midwest. Now, yesterday we were talking about rain and ice. We had ice accumulation near the Wisconsin line. The same storm system dumping a tremendous amount of snow amounts in the Twin Cities. It's spinning now in Canada and headed into New England. You can already see some snow showers moving into northern New England right now. Anywhere from 3 to 8 inches of snowfall expected in northern New England, along with blowing and drifting snow. Again, that's tonight into early Friday. Meanwhile, if you want warm weather, you have to go down to the south, mid-south, and also the East Coast, as we mentioned. Dealing with temperatures 20 to 30 degrees above average. Today in Orlando, they had temperatures nearing 90 degrees, and the cold front's bringing in some cooler air for the mid-south and the East Coast, but above average temperatures remain throughout the weekend. Again, places like Orlando, we're talking about temperatures near 90 degrees, and that above average temperature regime continues in the 6 to 10 day outlook. Notice, though, Chicago in that above average temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days, below average temperatures out towards the west, not just for the next 10 days, but as we head towards the first full week of March, with above average temperatures for at least the first half of March expected right here at home.